You are in desperate need of a snack. You have nothing in the house, and that nasty old yogurt is not going to cut it. Hello, my name is Mindy Freed. Now, I'm going to tell you what you need. A microwave mug cake. I made this recipe a long time ago off of Pinterest, and I've changed it up a little bit since then. I like to bake in my free time, and I enjoy cooking in my 4-H club. Today, I will be showing you what is needed to make this delicious dessert and the steps on how to make it. To start this recipe, you're going to need a mug, a measuring spoon, a regular spoon, a butter knife, and an extra bowl. We're going to start with 4 tablespoons of flour. You're going to need all-purpose flour, and you're going to need, of course, a tablespoon measuring spoon. The way I measure my flour is I'll get a heaping amount on my spoon, I'll cut through it, and I'll scrape the top off. This way you get an accurate measurement of your flour and you don't have to worry about getting too much or too little. Next, we're going to need 4 tablespoons of sugar. I pre-measured the sugar and the cocoa powder to save time, so I'll add that now. And you'll need 4 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. After you have that all measured, you're going to need to add salt. And a way I like to measure salt, because it says only 1/8 of a teaspoon, and I do not have that measuring spoon. So what I'll do, I'll take my clean hand and I'll pour a little bit of salt in it. Enough that looks like a pinch, but enough that's not going to overpower my sugar. With the baking soda, or the baking powder, excuse me, this method's a little bit different. I like to get just enough to cover the very end of my butter knife and put that in my ingredients. Next, I'll get my spoon and I'll mix all of these ingredients up. You want to do this to make sure that when you go to add your liquid ingredients, it's already beaten up enough to where it'll be easier at the end to mix it. So that's good right now. See how it's all incorporated in there for the most part? Again, if you'd had more time, you'd do this longer. So next, we're going to go to the wet ingredients. So you can set your dry ingredients to the side for now. So first, we're going to add 1 egg. And you want to make sure you don't get any shells into your ingredients. Okay, after we add 1 egg, I like to add 1 tablespoon of my 3 tablespoons to the egg. Being very careful that you don't run it over. And I'll actually stir this up now. By doing this, it makes sure that your egg is more incorporated into your dish later on, and you don't get a heavy piece of egg later. So again, you just want to mix this up. You can see it here. Just like that. Next, we're going to add the other 2 tablespoons of our milk. Just like that. And then we'll add our 3 tablespoons of oil. I actually use vegetable oil for this. I know some people prefer other types of oils. And I actually prefer vegetable oil because it doesn't give the dish maybe an olive-y taste like olive oil might. And then we have the vanilla. I especially love putting vanilla in all of my dishes that include chocolates or caramels, because the vanilla will actually bring out that taste of chocolate or caramel in any dish. And again, just use the, like we had in preschool, the ... not a lot rule. And then we'll actually stir this up for a second. Once that seems stirred up enough, we'll add our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients that we set aside a couple minutes earlier. And now we can mix this. And you want to make sure that you mix it very well. If it seems a little bit too watery, then you can also add more flour, and if it seems too dry for your cake mix, you can add more milk or oil. So after you get this more beat up than this, you will have your finished mug cake after you microwave it in the microwave for 3 minutes on high. Now, at this point, you can add whatever you like. I like to add whipped cream to mine. And holiday sprinkles. So today I taught you how to make chocolate mug cake, which is perfect for any occasion you may have. You learned everything from ingredients needed and the best toppings. I hope you soon make your own mug cake and partake in this amazing experience, eating a delicious homemade mug cake with just 5 short minutes of work and a little bit of mixing. Enjoy!